Hi there. In this 100% unplanned video, I will try to fix these two pairs of really good and really bad at the same time headphones. So let's see what we can do. Okay, let's continue this. As you could see, I cleaned up everything, and you can see the really bad crack right in here. And it's exactly on the line of these two standoffs and that channel. So yeah, I prepared this piece of metal. It's going to go in here exactly like this. But obviously the channel is on the in the way, so I need to grind it off from here, and I will also do the same here, because maybe it will relieve some of the tension and it will not all be concentrated on exactly this line. Maybe I managed not to break the other part. But yeah, to do this, first I will put super glue in this gap, put it in its original position, and only then apply this and epoxy, because super glue enters the gap way better than epoxy, but it's unable to hold something like this. It will crack on its own. So yeah, let's do it. This is what fake leather looks after a few years. Yeah, it kind of rots away. Maybe the good quality fake leather doesn't do that, but I think all of them do that in the end. So yeah, I had to clean these things. They are usable. They are exactly as the ones that I put on the white headphones. So yeah, let's continue the repair. And we are ready to use 5-minute epoxy on this thing. As you can see, the metal is shaped exactly as it should be. So I bent it exactly with the radius of this thing, and it fits snugly in place. Put epoxy, put the metal, and put a bit of epoxy on the edges. Not too much, not too little. Yeah, let's hope this goes well, and I need something to support this thing in this position. So let's get to it. Okay, it's a few weeks later. The glue is obviously dried. I even bought new cups, so I don't use these ones that don't have the exterior fake leather on them. These are nice when you put them on your head, but they don't isolate from noises at all, and everybody will hear what you are actually listening. So I am going to upgrade to these things. I already upgraded the white pair that I have at my workplace now, but I run into a problem. These things also have that stupid soft touch paint on them, but the weird thing is it's harder to remove on this pair than it was on the white ones. Tried alcohol like I did on the white ones, didn't work. Tried nail polish remover, didn't work. Probably something way more powerful, like I don't know, paint remover or something like that would work, but that would also probably damage the plastics. So at this point I'm just trying to get a bit of this alcohol plus nail polish remover into the layer itself and then somehow scrape it off or something like that. Yeah, it's not my idea of fun, but thank you who invented this crappy paint that destroys itself in a few years. Anyway, I'm not going to film this because it will be a really annoying process, so hopefully I will get back to you when I've just finished it. So yeah, this is even worse than I thought. As you can see, they didn't just stick with this rubberized paint, they also applied a black layer of paint on top of the black plastic, maybe to make it more uniform or something like that. So I need to get even that thing off. That's not going to be fun at all, for sure. Okay, it goes like this. Managed to find a new way to get rid of this rubberized crappy paint by using contact cleaner. Yeah, none of my previous methods worked on these black ones, but contact cleaner simply bubbles it up and you can peel it off, remove it, push it, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go get these things a coat of contact cleaner. Just dropped one of them. When they dry up, I give them another coat, so I keep them wet with contact cleaner as much as I can and remove all this crappy stuff. And in the description there will be a link with other methods of getting rid of this, but this time those didn't work for me. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so let's mount the new cushions. As you can see, they are not identical to the original ones. They are bigger on this direction, so they are actually wider. On the other direction they are almost the same, but anyway, I don't care. These fit really well, and again they insulate way better than these ones. I'm not going to throw these ones away, although they started to decay quite badly, just in case. But this I have a dimension of the original ones. I don't know, again, I'm not going to throw them away. This goes in the upper part, although this itself can go all in any direction, and I will mount them directly now. That is why I already put this in here, and together with this I will clip them in place, because it's way easier to mount these things on my workbench compared to mounting them, trying to push them in inside that slit between this plastic and this frame. That is how I did it until now, every single time I worked on them, but I realized that as long as they are opened up on my table, I have a way better way of doing this. And as you can see, they actually do fit quite nicely. Let me just rotate them a tiny bit so they get aligned. Yeah, I must admit I'm happy with this particular situation in here. The width, it's not quite perfect, but then again, as I already said, it is what it is. Don't have a better option, and they work nicely for these headphones. I searched a lot on eBay and found nothing coming closer to the original than this one. So yeah, we use what we can and what we get. Trying to align these things, but I think during shipping they deformed a tad bit. Anyway, quite good. Let's get ready to put this thing back together. So we need to push the wires through that tiny hole right in the middle. One by one. Come on. Okay, and at this point I'm thinking I should be able to actually clip them together. So let's start pushing. Maybe? No, not really. Why are you not clipping? That's a tad bit weird. Yeah, they do clip. They just require incredible amount of force to clip. And it's clipped in place. And obviously I clipped it the wrong way around. Yeah, because why not? As you can see, they are wider down here and they have a seam, so that should be up top like this. It was a 50% chance, so why wouldn't I do it wrong? You know me. If something has a chance of being easy, I will make it complicated. And I just did, because I can barely get this thing out, as they are quite well clipped in place now. Yep, that's annoying. So I will fight with this to get it out and be back to clip it once again in the proper position. Take two. Let's hope that this time I remember to rotate it the right way. Yep, it's good up until now. I still have time to mess it up, so just wait and see. If you ever think for a second that at a certain point in time it's impossible for me to mess something up, oh, you haven't looked enough at this channel. Okay. Voila, the right way around. And in my opinion they look quite okay, honestly. At the end of the video I will also put a picture with the white ones. They also look quite nice to me, and these are quite good cushions. For how long they will last, well, I hope they last just a tiny bit more than the originals. So, High Speed continues to assemble this thing up. And finally they are finished. As you can see, no trace remains of that rubberized paint. Yeah, they are piano black, so fingerprints will be actually, no, not quite a fingerprint magnet as other piano blacks. So I think when the plastic is directly exposed, it's not such a problem. And baby girl in the background. But if you have piano black paint with clear coat on it, it's worse for fingerprints. Anyway, yep, everything seems to be working. Let's see if I can actually power this thing on. I don't think they have power. Oh yeah, they do have power. But anyway, I really rarely use them on Bluetooth. I mostly use them plugged in, at least at work. And yeah, the only downside you can see here in this area, we have a bit of a gap. On the other side also, because yeah, this is thicker inside. and you can also see the blend mark right there, but from working point of view they are fully working. So yeah, that's about that. This video ends here, and next you will see after the credits you will see a picture with the white ones with these black cups, and yeah, that should be it. So thank you very much for watching. Baby girl also saying that in the background. And yeah, hopefully this video helps you, in which case please give it a like, check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one. And I need to go clean my fingers of this crappy black stuff. Yeah, bye.